we're going to step out. So I want to take a giant step back with my left foot and step into warrior two. Now, once you come into the pose, you might have to do some adjusting, and that's okay, okay? The right knee over that right ankle, okay? Right heel is in line with the arch of my left foot. Left foot is at that slight slant. Okay. Torso is centered. Okay. Torso is lengthened. Pressing the weight into the four corners of the foot and really feel this thigh working. Pressing my left foot down, really feeling this whole left leg working. Okay? Arms out to a T. Once I feel centered, sometimes we dip with that hip. And we don't want to do that. We want to lift that right hip up. Lengthen the torso. Relax the shoulders. Reach hands in opposite direction. And let's look over the right shoulder. I want you to look down and make sure you're in alignment. Look at that right knee, make sure it's lined up with your toes, your middle toe, second toe and middle toe. Sometimes the knee has a habit of going in, or maybe it's opening too far out. You want to try to keep it centered, okay? All right, we're going to start to move a little bit. Let's flip the arms up, straighten the leg, palms face one another, and then flip the arms down as you bend the knee. Flip the arms up, straighten the leg, relax those shoulders, bend the knee. Relax the toes on the right foot. Okay, you don't want to grip the mat. Keep breathing. Try to keep that torso centered. A couple of more. Hopefully you're really feeling that right quad working. All right, let's stay here. Let's switch sides. Keep those arms out. Straighten that right leg, feet parallel. Go ahead and relax the arms. Good job. Let's turn that left foot out. And then again, slight slant now with the right leg. Okay, right leg is straight, left knee bent over that ankle. Create about a leg's distance between your feet. And now that left hip is going to want to dip down into the right thigh. That's not sexy. Let's lift it up. We want to be centered, okay? Keep that right leg straight now. Look down. Make sure that knee is lined up with the second and third toe. Really lengthening the torso as your arms are out to a T. Reaching, right? Trying to touch opposite sides of the wall. Your triceps and biceps are squeezing your bone. The arms are working. Okay, engaged. We're looking over that left shoulder. This is a warrior pose, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. And warriors, just like how it sounds, right? A fighter, strong, strength. So that's how the pose is supposed to be. Right? Bend that left knee a little bit more. Feel this quad working. This is what should be doing the work. Make sure you're not feeling anything in your knees. Keep those shoulders relaxed. And we're going to start to move. Flip the arms, straighten the leg, arms up and down. Up and down. Keep that knee centered. We don't want it to wobble to one side or the other. Continue to breathe. Now relaxing the toes on the left foot. And smile. It's a good day. Reach. Arms out. Feel the stretch. Ooh, the shoulders are kind of burning, right? Keep them relaxed. Okay? Don't do this. We don't want to shrug them up. Keep them down. Okay? All right. I think we're going to do one more, guys. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at those warriors out there. Straighten the arm, feet parallel, and then release the arms. Beautiful. And then we heel toe it. Hey. Hey. You got to snap and you got to hey. All right. Let's shake it out. How are we doing with time, guys? I think we're doing pretty good. Okay. Whew. That felt good. All right, so let us go ahead and I want to do a little bit of core work. Oh, I also want to do some thigh work. So let's go ahead and grab our blanket. Just make sure it's near you. Okay? We're going to come to the front of our mats, feet hip distance apart. Breathing in, let's reach it up. Exhale, let's dive it forward. Lift halfway. Fold forward, hands down. And this time, let's just step back into downward facing dog. Good stretch, right? Right. Let's go ahead and lift this left leg hip level. You're going to bend the knee, and you're going to start to travel forward, bringing that knee into the chest. I'm going to lean all the way forward until I place my left ankle behind my right wrist. Place my left leg down. Now I'm going to move this blanket right here, just for extra cushion, padding, support. Straighten my right leg as it presses down. So keep that left foot flexed as we come into pigeon pose. Eventually you want to lean forward. You should feel a serious stretch happening maybe in your hip, maybe coming here from the thigh all the way to the butt, all the way to the back. It depends on how tight you are and where your tightness is. The reason you keep your left foot flexed is to protect your knee. For some reason, if your foot's not flexed, it damages that knee. Okay, so be extra careful, keep the left foot flexed. If you bring your heel closer to your inner thigh, it'll be less of a stretch for you. So if that feels more comfortable for you, then please do that, okay? Soften your torso towards the mat. Relax the muscles in the face. And breathe. Now, anyone out there who suffers from sciatic nerve pain, this is an amazing stretch for that. Your sciatic nerve runs from here all the way here, right in the middle of your butt. And in the middle of your butt is this piriformis muscle. And when that muscle seems to be stretched, it helps the sciatic nerve not to spaz out, right? So what happens is your muscles get tight, and that causes spasms, and then the spasms hit against the nerve, and you're feeling the nerve, right? That causes pain. So the pain could be pins and needles down your leg to your foot. It could be numbness. It could just feel like your foot or your leg is waking up or about to fall asleep, that tingly feeling. Or it could just hurt, right? So to stretch this piriformis muscle, it's a good thing, okay? There are many ways you can do it. You can do it sitting in a chair. You can do it standing. You can, of course, do it laying down. You can do it laying on your back. That's when we do thread the needle. So work on stretching that muscle. Okay. If you have back pain or that, like I said, that sciatic nerve pain, this is an amazing stretch for you. All right, we're going to get up and start to do the other side. So let's come up onto our hands. Hands are back to shoulder distance apart. Those fingers are spread wide. You're going to uncurl your right toes, straighten the leg, and lift it up. And then we lift the pelvis up. Take that left leg back and step ourselves into downward facing dog. Now we're going to take this left leg into the air to stretch it out. We're going to open up the hip, bend the knee, try to touch your heel towards your butt, but keep your torso straight. Don't twist with the hip. Keep your torso straight. Okay? Breathe. Beautiful. Let's straight, lift that right leg, or left leg rather, sorry. Level your hips. Lower that left foot. And let's do the other side. Right leg in the air, bend the knee. We're going to travel forward. Now taking that right ankle behind my left wrist, flexing that right foot. The blanket could have just stayed where it was, right? You don't have to move that. And lower yourselves down. continuing to breathe. Using the breath to kind of help open you. Hopefully you are still able to focus on your intention through class. Hopefully you're able to still focus on your breathing. And of course you want to tune into you. How is your body feeling as you're doing these poses, right? What are the thoughts that are going through your mind as you're doing these poses? Are you able to stay focused on you, or do you find your mind wandering and drifting a lot? Those are the kind of things that you want to tap into. Again, yoga is about unity, and you're uniting your mind, your body, and your soul. So yoga is not just about doing poses, right? It's not just about breathing, and it's not just about your intention. It's about all of those. It's about connecting to your soul, connecting to yourself on a much deeper level than we do throughout the day, right? A lot of times we spend our day in autopilot, and we're just going through the motion. We're not really feeling what we're supposed to be feeling, or acknowledging, hey, well, this doesn't feel right, or we're just doing it. So you want to try to acknowledge more, try to tap into yourself more, become more aware. All right, let's stay here for a couple of more breaths. Of course, bring awareness to what side of your body are you feeling a little more tight? Or do you feel the stretches in the same place? All right, let's go ahead and lift ourselves up. We're going to place the hands flat on the mat again. Fingers are spread wide. Uncurl those left toes. Straighten the leg. Lift it. Lift the hip bones up. Tailbone up towards the ceiling, rather. Placing that right foot down. Stretching back into downward facing dog. All right, let's take that right leg into the air. Bend the knee. Breathe. Feel that stretch. Straighten the leg, level the hips, foot down, heels together, knees down, uncurl the toes. So the knees, I like mine to the outer edges of the mat. That's what feels good to me. Some people like theirs closer, all depends on you, okay? You're more than welcome to use this blanket. You can use it for in front of you. Roll it up and use it as a little pillow as we come into child's pose. Resting on the cheek, or you're more than welcome to place your forehead there on the pillow. Lengthening those arms in front of you. You can rest your forearms down, relaxing the muscles in the face.